Hey, 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 this is Rebecca Simon Peter with 5 Minute Leadership. I have been looking at all the things I was wrong about, and today I want to tell you I was wrong about failure. I thought failure meant I suck, or I'm going to look bad, or this thing can never work, or I've heard God wrong, or I can't do it, or I'm not good enough. I was wrong about failure. Failure doesn't mean any of those things unless I let it. Because the truth is, nothing succeeds without failure. Today, I'm wearing my Master Gardener shirt. Master Gardeners helping you know how to grow. And when you look at nature, you look at creation, you realize most of it is designed to fail. Do you ever notice how many flowers a plant or a tree produces, but only a bare minuscule number of those actually go on to produce fruits or a new tree? Most of those seeds fall to the ground and nothing happens to them. Nature was designed to fail, and yet a very small portion of it succeeds. We are overwhelmed by the successes of nature. We're in love with nature. We're blown away by the beauty of nature, and yet most of what is reproduced fails. My husband is a big Yankees fan, so we've been watching Aaron Justice. And in case you're not in the know, Aaron Justice is set to break Roger Maris's all-time home run record. Now, Aaron Justice, great ball player, but his batting average is .314. That means more than he fails more than he succeeds. Every 10 times he goes to bat, he only gets a hit 3 times. And of those times, not all of those are homers by any means. And yet we're cheering on Aaron Justice. The guy's a winner. And yet mostly he fails. Well, the same can be said of you, dear leader. You will fail because failure shows us what it takes to succeed, and you will fail. So when failure happens, you have a choice about how to look at it. You can use it as an excuse to stop, or honestly, never to start, because what if I fail? What if I look bad? What if I disappoint people? What if, what if? You can use it that way, or you can use it as an opportunity to improve. The choice is yours. In this 5 Minute Leadership, I want to encourage you, don't be wrong about failure. Let failure happen so the successes can happen as well. And I'd love to know in the chat, what have you failed at? And what were some of your very best failures? Some of my very best failures turned out to be things that I wouldn't trade for the world because they led to great successes. I remember the time that I was driving by the Grand Canyon and I thought, oh, I know, I'll just put on my hiking boots and hike down to the bottom of the Grand Canyon and hike back up. Big deal. I hadn't prepared. I barely had a bottle of water. I barely had my hiking boots. I spent the next 3 days after going down and coming back up in a friend's nearby bathtub because I was stiff as a board. That was a fail on so many counts. Would I trade that? No way. Because now I know what it takes to actually hike the Grand Canyon and be able to walk out of it and walk the next day. I think about some of my most wonderful, terrible experiences in ministry. I remember the time that I headed up the tree planting venture around the brown landscape of our Wyoming church. Forgot to plan for watering, planted beautiful trees. Those trees died. Huge fail. Except I learned so much about what it takes not only to cast a vision and get people aligned to the vision, but what it actually takes to execute the vision. I call this the don't forget the watering rule. I never would have known the don't forget the watering rule if I hadn't failed big time. Let your failures become your successes. We think about Jesus. He died on the cross. Big fail, right? Epic fail, right? Why was the guy killed? He was sinless. He was the Son of God. He was a good man. But without that failure, there wouldn't have been the greatest success known ever: reconciliation, God and humans, earth, creation, and divinity, and that we get to become one with God. Let your epic fails become your epic wins. Thank you so much for watching 5 Minute Leadership. I was definitely wrong about failure. You don't have to be. If you want to learn more about what I do, check me out at RebeccaSimonPeter.com. Please like this little video and share it because you probably have friends that are feeling stultified by the fear of failure. And if they would just give themselves one really good fail and watch how can succeed and success can flow from it, they would be set free as a leader, as a person, as a pastor, as a human being. Share the gift. All right, great to be with you. Next week, stay tuned. We'll see what we'll be talking about then. All right. Take good care.